Hello and welcome back to the Sykesvillain show. A while back I made a video about stripping wire, collecting and stripping wire. I mean, this was a long time ago, like ancient history long ago. I've got my handy dandy blade here, nice and sharp, as it should be, especially for this, and my snips. Started collecting wire just because from working on a job site, I was seeing like just how much wire, copper wire, was going to waste and finding its way into the dumpster. So I just started picking it up. And it was a kind of nice hobby to have. It was kind of meditative, and then I would, do some of it while I was like listening to a podcast or watching something, get enough compiled together that I would take it to the dump. And now I am, put it this way, I'm no longer in a position where I am on a job site regularly. So I have my last little bit of copper wire that I've been going through and stripping it down and getting ready to take my final bit of it to the dump. It's not super lucrative and it is very time consuming. Okay, so here we have all of the junk in my junk bucket here. And yeah, it is really time consuming to do it this way, but it's worth more if you strip it off versus burning it, and also it's just not good to burn all that plastic anyway. And then over here I have the wire that I have stripped down so far. That's like a little piece of pipe that I found. But the rest of this is wire that I have stripped down and kind of like bunched it up, tightly, just so that I can kind of pack down as much as I can in each container. It's a really nice bright piece right there. And then here is all that I have left. Believe it or not, that is it. I've gone through quite a bit before making this video, so I actually wanted to kind of get it down to the last little bit. You would not believe like how much wire I actually went through to get to that amount in there. These snips, which were actually a screen-used prop from the movie Hostel. Believe it or not. No, they actually weren't, but they look like they could be, though, right? They're pretty old, but they work just fine. That there, it doesn't really have anything to do with the wire, but that's my step ladder. I never actually met my real ladder, so it's a pretty nice piece right there. You can see some of the copper in this bucket has been sitting for a little while, so you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it, but you can tell in person that some of it's started to oxidize. I think we'll have a nice little chunk of wire to take up to the dump. Should be able to fill this bucket pretty much all the way up by the time I'm done. Okay, so just got all the copper loaded up. and I'm getting ready to head out and head over to the junkyard. Alright, so let's go. Okay, so just got back from dropping off the copper at the junkyard, and got a pretty good chunk of change for it. But I think it was about 162 that I got for it, so not a bad little chunk of change there for something that I, quite literally pulled out of the trash or found on the ground. Like money from nothing. It's scrapping, technically, so. But it's still, like, super time consuming, and it's really not worth the money that you get from it. But yeah, it was fun. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.